Okay, so this is a short video about the Proton pack that the model. The files are, there's about 17. I give you some options on different things. Like I have two different versions of this ribbon cable. I also have a couple different versions of this, and then also have a couple different versions of the actual motherboard. So you can have a solid one if you wanted, or you can have one that's hollow so that you can run the wires like I did for the lights. Um, the I used wire here and here as well that I got out of a Ethernet cable. Um, just stripped it open. It was an old Ethernet cable. Cut the wires, painted them, and then put them in here because they fit really nice and they looked about right for scale. So this model is approximately 147 to 150 millimeters. So it fit on my Halo Creality printer, which is the small format printer, and I think it printed out really nicely. You can see some of those parts over here. They're all detachable. They're all keyed. So there is a keyhole for each piece in the individual parts and the model itself. So you can lock those in. Here is another piece that has the holes already put in for the, well, it's what I call the vent. But so you can attach those. Also, the injector arms are the same way. Like I said, there's about 17 in the file. You're only going to need to print about 15 of them. And those, including these two pieces here, which are the for the ion arm here. One goes in the front, one goes in the back. One is a little bit longer than the other. There's two separate holes, and they're keyed. This one is not correct because it was one of the first ones I printed, and I just drilled a hole and stuck a wire in there. But these will have two separate. They're offset. Also, you'll notice that part there. These two parts over here are on here. Now, these were glued on for mine, but they are in the model and they do print. Also, this part here prints in, and so does that part there. So the other piece that comes in that you might have some difficulty with printing is this piece, which of course runs right there. I broke several of these before I actually got one to work. And then I figured out what I was doing. I was over supporting it. So I went in and took out half the supports and it printed fine. And then I was able just to cut those supports off and it fit really well. So no problems there. But other details that I've noticed that a lot of people, some of the other models I've seen out there of miniature proton packs, this right here is just a solid piece. I actually did put it in the way it is in the movies. I did put some recesses in so that you could put in stickers and decals. I actually got the decals off of Etsy. I actually had them printed, which they did a great job on that. But it is a nice model. Like I said, I enjoyed putting this together. I enjoyed painting it. And if you have any questions, you can ask. Now, if you look at this, I did also include the screw heads for this part, and I can't remember. It's the HGA or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's labeled in the file. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoy it. This is one of my first projects that I've actually put on Etsy, so I appreciate your support, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.